Welcome. The truth shall set you free. We all know that by now, right? Yes, the truth hurts. Do not let the truth be told. Tune into conversation with boy you know. Let's have a conversation on jealousy and envy. Do we know the difference? Is there a difference? And is there such thing as good jealousy? Or is it all bad? Is it all bad? Is it all bad? Let's talk about it. I'm gonna start off by quoting Exodus 34:14 when God says, I'm a jealous God. You should have no other God besides me but me. No other God can be compared to him. No other God but him. He is a jealous God. So God stated that he is a jealous God. We read it. So now let me know, like, is there a such thing as good jealousy or bad jealousy? Because I want to know from you too. Let's have a conversation. Y'all won't be want to talk to me. I don't know what your problem is, but whatever that problem is, I hope you'll fix it and let's talk. I want to hear from you. You always hear from me, so why not? It is not even, it is not balanced, and life is all about balance, baby. Okay, so let's go back. I just got on the topic really quick. It says that he is a jealous God in which you have no other God but him. So my question to you now, is there such thing as good jealousy? Absolutely. And other people have other opinions and I want to hear it. I'm here for it. So comment down below and let me know what your opinion is, because if God can state that he's a jealous God and have no other God but him, there is a good jealousy. There is. So, and hear me out. Let me tell you what I want to tell you before you jump down my throat and I have to spit you out. Okay. The difference between good and bad jealousy, the application of the intent of the jealousy determine whether it is destructive or progressive. So it's all about the intent. The intent. Please hear me out. It's all about the intent that determines if it's destructive or progressive. Right. So the definition of jealousy is that it is a state of feeling. It is a state of feeling. But we all know, at least we all should know. The Bible tells us that Numbers chapter 5 verse 14 through 16 states that the spirits of jealousy, I'm not going to quote the whole thing, I just need that word, the spirits of jealousy enters. Okay, so the Bible tells us that jealousy is a spirit. It's in the book of Numbers. I mean, it's in most other books, but I'm just gonna quote the book of Numbers. The spirit of jealousy enters. So it tells us that jealousy is a spirit. It's not a feeling. It's not a feeling. It's not a feeling, even though the definition states that it is the state of feeling. But I'm here to tell you today that jealousy, it is not a feeling, it is a spirit. It is a spirit. A spirit enters you. So how that spirit enters you, you got to give it, open it. So what is jealousy? I can give an example. When someone jealous of you, it's not about your possessions. It's not about what you have. They're jealous of who you are, your character, how friendly, how you navigate through people, just your demeanor, how others love you, how you love others, gravitated towards you. from their perspective, things look smooth, things look easy. So jealous of you, not because of what you have. So it have nothing to do with your possessions. It have everything to do with how others love you, your character, how you carry yourself. It have nothing to do with your possessions. So let's get to the other one. It's envy. Envy have everything to do with possessions. The envious of you because of what you have. What you have that they also desire. But you have it and they lack. So that's where envious comes in. When someone is envious of you, is because of your possessions, what you have that they desire, that they want. It could be a house, car, relationship. It could be your qualities. It could be how organized you are, how productive you are. It have to be possessions. That's envious. When someone's envy of you, it all because of your qualities, your possessions, your blessing. They want what you have, like they desire that for themselves. You're in a relationship and the man is treating you with everything, like he's paying the bills, like all the things that they desire for their life. And they see you living their life as far as the house, the car, the children, the husband, the qualities, the blessings. That's where envy comes in. It's all about possessions. So let's get back to what I asked earlier. Is there such thing as good jealousy? Like, what makes jealousy and envy different? What is the difference? The difference is that when someone's jealous of you, when they see that people love you, they are willing to do any and everything to get them to not love you. So when someone is jealous of you, they criticize you. Everything you do, they criticize it. Nothing you would do, it will even be good to them. They're not jealous of what you have. They don't want anything that you have. They don't want anything that you have. But they don't want others to love you. They don't want others to be bothered with you. They just don't want nobody to even give you any attention, any time. None of that. Like, they just want people to just disconnect themselves from you. They don't want any relationship, any good relationship. Like, anybody who likes you, they will do anything in their power to turn that person against you. They'll do anything in their power. That obviously means lying, being manipulative. They will do anything in their power to make that person turn their back on you. That is jealousy. They don't want anyone to love you. Someone jealous of you. If somebody likes you, it pisses them off. It makes them angry. They just question why you like her, why this, why that. Criticize you on any and everything. It be the littlest thing. And we all humans will make mistakes. You make mistakes, they will exaggerate that mistake. And not use that mistake to correct you and guide you, but use that mistake to exploit you. Good and bad jealousy is all about the intent of the jealousy. Because there is good jealousy. God states that he's a jealous God. His jealousy is good. It's to guide you in the right direction. So jealousy can be constructive. There is such thing as constructive jealousy because the intent is to guide you and to correct you and to put you on a path that is positive, that is progressive, encouraging, that is good for your well-being. That form of jealousy is positive. It's positive because everyone is ignorant in something. No man knows it all. And run away from those who know it all. Claim they know it all. Run away from those types No one knows it all. We are all ignorant of something. It can be the littlest something, the biggest something. No matter how old you are, older, middle, young, we are all ignorant of something. We lack something that we just don't know. It don't click. It don't even come to mind. We don't even think about it. We all lack something. Jealousy and envious, we all know it's a spirit. The moral of the story, the moral of all of this, talking about jealousy and envious, is we need to pay attention and do not allow jealousy, envious to enter into us, because it's not a feeling, it's a spirit. It can make you make mistakes. It can make you to turn your back on people you can be learning from. Turn your back on people who have good intentions for you. So it's a spirit that you need to pray out of you. You need to be delivered from. It's not a feeling, because you can't just wake up one day and that feeling goes away. That feeling will not go away just on its own. Because even if you disconnect yourself from that environment, it will play on your mind heavy. You will just grow with this kind of void in you. So you just need to just be delivered. It's not a feeling. Because if it's a feeling, then you can just wake up the next day and that feeling goes away. But no, it will keep on expanding and expanding and expanding and expanding until you decide, I need to be delivered, and go for deliverance. It is a spirit. It causes you to even lose sight of your own purpose in life. It causes you to destroy a relationship that is beneficial for your well-being. That can lead you in the right path, that can be positive in your life. You know what it said, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. That we wrestle not against flesh and blood. So what has entered into you, it is not just feeling. Because we wrestle in Ephesians 6:12, it states we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, rulers of darkness, and evilness in high and low places. We all know the verse. So this jealousy and envious, it is not a feeling, it is a spirit. When that spirit of jealousy enters you, don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. Go to your pastor, express it. That's why the pastors, and as in my last video about those people who call themselves pastors and prophets, they need to earn your respect. They truly do, because in their profession, they deal with sensitive and confidentiality information. That deals with sensitive information. You're not just going to just anybody that could just call themselves pastors and prophets and ministers. You're not just going to those ones that just call themselves anything they choose to, however way they feel like it. You are going to someone who is credible. So don't be ashamed. So tell your pastor, and just pray that spirit out of you. Deliver yourself out of that spirit. Do not be ashamed. And it's not something to be ashamed of. At one point in time, we are human beings. It enters into each and every one of us. We are human beings. It happens to all. Jealousy enters each and every one of us. The intent of the jealousy and the approach, that's really matters. It really matters. The intent and the approach. So the intent of the jealousy determines if it's destructive or progressive, and the approach to leave you so you can live a free and happy life. You don't want that spirit of jealousy to enter in you and stay in you. By hiding, by going away, disconnecting yourself, it's not just going to leave you. It's not a feeling. It's not just going to leave you one day. You just wake up and then boom, it disappears and it's gone out of your life, and then everything is settled, out of sight, out of mind. Because out of sight, out of mind, you are tormenting yourself mentally, and you are even, you know what to say, no spirit works alone. You are even giving room for other spirits to enter into you. Anger, revenge, resentment. I mean, the list goes on. Being hateful. And if you don't know this, let me tell you today, no matter how much you try to hide it, no matter how much you try to dress it up and put it on this face like it's not, nothing's bothering you, you're free, you're happy, it shows through your appearance, your demeanor, how you carry yourself, and your character. It shows. When you're truly happy, you can't pretend, you can't fake it. But everyone can know when you're faking that you're happy and you're free and nothing is bothering you. And when you're faking it, it shows in your appearance. It shows. No amount of makeup can take it off your face. It shows. No amount of the most luxury item you can think of to put on your body, it shows. So the bottom line is, don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. Express it to your pastor. Pray that out of you, go for deliverance and be free. So there you have it. Until we meet again for next week, you know I let the truth be told. Be in church, know God, know your stuff, okay? Please. And the approach on how you handle it. Go for deliverance. Pray it out of you. It will leave you. Pray it out of you. It's not a feeling. You can wake up the next day and then boom, it leave you. You know, on the channel, I educate you, I empower you, and I entertain you to change your mindset. So that is my humble plea to you, to not be ashamed. Go for deliverance.